a warm start, guys. Alright guys, she's warmed up. Let's do a in-car exhaust bid. Let's see what we can. This is sport mode off, air conditioning on, and PASM is on. Or as the Porsche guys call it, the please save me button. Driveway here. Hopefully the GoPro stays. I don't know if it's going to or not. It's not clamped in, it's kind of wedged in the little luggage bar there behind the seats. I'll find out. A lot of the noise you're hearing right now is the gravel. Stop right before we get on the road, do a couple revs. And just for reference, the camera, the GoPro is basically right above the engine cover. It goes up to about 3K right there. So let's go. Let's see what we can do here. I'm not going to drive crazy, just enough to get the sound of the exhaust. Third gear up to about 50 miles an hour. We'll make a loop here. Stock exhaust doesn't sound too bad. I mean, it is a Porsche after all. Like, I don't know if I've ever heard a bad one. You know, I've definitely heard some that were restricted, but never really heard of a bad one. So let's see if we can get some crackles or some pops or something. Exhaust I bought from Milltek. I'll try to put the model in the description below. It is the resonated, because I didn't want any kind of, I wanted to keep the droning down as much as possible. So I wanted to get one that was resonated. However, I hope it gives me that grunt that I'm hoping it'll give me. I definitely want the exhaust to be louder, and I definitely want it to be, I want it to sound meaner. I mean, it's only a Cayman S, so it's nothing crazy, but I figured let's make that 3.4 sound a little better. Oh, I forgot, we should try sport mode, see if it changes the sound. Alright guys, sport mode is on, second gear. Try it just in case. Alright, PASM is off. Let's go this this way. Definitely feels like it has more grunt. I don't want to drive too crazy. Definitely don't want to go over the speed limit. So just trying to give you the sound. Like I said, the stock exhaust is pretty quiet until you get like real high in the revs. It does open up a little bit. This is the 987.1 chassis, so I don't think there's any valves or anything on the exhaust like on the newer ones. I was told it had a sport exhaust on it. However, doing some research, I don't think these like had like a sport mode or a sport exhaust option. I'm not real sure. Maybe someone in the comments can let me know if the 987.1 Cayman S had an option for sport mode or for a sport exhaust versus the factory exhaust, and if so, what's the difference? And you know, like I said, the exhaust doesn't sound bad. Like I said, for me, it's just not loud enough. I work from home, so I don't daily the car, and so I don't care if it's loud. I kind of want it to be loud. I enjoy the sound, especially, I mean, it's a Porsche. I've wanted one of these my entire life. Saved up. Finally was able to afford this one. I was looking at some newer ones, and I wanted to stick with that H6. I didn't want a turbo 4-cylinder, at least not for right now. Eventually, I'd like to go to a GT4 maybe. Obviously, Heather, I know you're watching this. Assuming my wife allows me. I'm just kidding. Eventually, yeah, I'd like to go to a GT4, and then maybe at that time I can just keep this as a full-blown track car. You know, cage, nice suspension setup, and make it fun for the track, and just have a good time with it. And most of the people that I have found with these cars, they seem to be very enjoyable to talk to. They will give you information, and they'll help you. Like, it's a great community to be in. And the only thing I have to say is parts are pretty expensive. My wife drives a BMW. You'll see in some other videos, and these European cars, I'll tell you, they get expensive. And if I didn't do my own maintenance and things like that, I'm not sure if I'd own one. I don't make that much money. So yeah, that's about it. So like I said, we'll head back towards home, and yeah. Alright guys, this is the Milltek Sport resonated catback exhaust, cold start. It is super quiet. Super quiet. I really wish it was louder. I'll get into that in the review video. Well, actually, I'm going to consider that a warm start. car is a 2008 Porsche Cayman S, 3.4 liter, 6-speed manual. It's just a catback, so it's still got the factory headers and the factory cats in the headers. My driveway is kind of bouncy. Some of the other mods I've done: Joe Toth front lip and splitter. It has H&R lowering springs. My wife did this blue carbon steering wheel cover. It's not really my style. I didn't realize the blue was going to be this blue. However, I love the yellow. I love the yellow stitching. So just give me a second here. We'll be out on the road and we'll get some in car. Again, AC off, non-sport mode. AC off. And let's get at it. So I will say this, you do feel it a little bit more on the butt dyno. Normal cruising. Yeah, that's about it. Like I said, way quieter than the factory exhaust.